Alright, so going up against the final trio of stages. Okay, it's a pretty good first turn. Now, the one thing we have to remember is for this, we have to not really worry about her sort of mechanic for the first stage, because we can just get through to the second phase and sort of brute force our way through. Because the problem is with trying to get the mechanic down for this first phase is that you could get her all the way down to, like, you know, a third of her HP left, then mess it up, and then you go through to the second phase where she has full health anyway. So it's like, what's the point? Yeah, they confirmed they'll still EZA Heroes units going forwards. So, like, next year, for example, whatever we get in November, whether it's a different kind of crossover celebration or if it's, like, nothing. It could, well, not nothing, but, like, it could just be they just do a normal Dokkan Fest and no one does any, like, they don't do any crossover stuff anymore. But we should still get the next batch of Heroes EZAs. So... there you go. So I actually had completely forgotten what the thing is that you're actually even supposed to do in that first phase, because I feel like it's just so pointless. Like, you don't need to worry about it, really. So just, I can't even remember what it is. Right, so the important thing is to get rid of Videl first. She doesn't have a lot of HP, so we're just going to get her out of here as quickly as possible. She can be attack lowered, and then once she's gone, Saiyaman 3 can have all of the status effects. Oh, let's go, Dark Mask King. I mean, he doesn't get his on hit buff, but I mean, I would still rather he dodged the super, to be fair. So we take those. Okay, it's going to get supered by you. 387, okay. Yeah, Dokkan isn't going to get anything from that Fusions crossover. The collab posting literally says that it's like Dokkan arts are going to be in the Fusion World game, but so it's not even really it's not a two-way crossover. It's just like that Fusion card game is going to get physical cards that have Dokkan arts, but that's it. It's like when they advertised that, like, Breakers, like, thing, and it's Dokkan didn't get it. Well, Dokkan got a wallpaper, so maybe we'll get a Fusion World wallpaper. But yeah, we took a lot of damage here. It's a bit of a shame we because if Dark Mask King at least gets hit with a normal first, he gets a decent defense buff, and then obviously hits harder, so it heals more. That's the problem with him dodging and then attacking in slot 1, is that we didn't actually do any damage. What are the chances that Great Saiyaman supers in slot 1 here? I mean, you have 824k defense. Maybe I should just leave you in slot 1. Do this. She can't be sealed now, so might as well seal. Keep attack. Well, can we kill her this turn? I was going to say we could do this. Seal Great Saiyaman. And then get Vegito to super attack Videl. Yeah, if the Limit Breaker, like, that's the one thing I would really hope for with, because next year's EZAs will be for Hearts and the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s. And Super Saiyan 4 Gohan and Bardock, which will be super fun, like the resurrection of the Super Saiyan 4 team. Hopefully they'll do like a Super Saiyan 4 Dokkan Fest around that time as well. That'd be awesome. But yeah, double digits for Vegeta from the Super, nice. Because, yeah, like, the one thing they really need to do is they need to expand on the abilities for the two Limit Breakers, right? Because when they released, it seemed like they were designed to go together, like when we saw their kits. It's like, okay, Goku has damage reduction, Vegeta gets, like, extra supers, but Goku wasn't good enough to be in slot 1. So that's the biggest thing that they need to do, is make it so that, like, Goku can actually be a slot 1 unit. and then just amp up like Vegeta's damage or something, so that then you could run them as a rotation if you wanted to. Like give Goku some more damage reduction, and then give him like a certain amount of extra damage reduction before he attacks or something, right? So that he's good in slot 1. Also, take away the like number of hits that he needs to get to get his like full passive buff. All right, so as long as Dark Mask King doesn't get blasted here, we should be okay. Really wanted that to kill, but now do I take the risk of attacking Saiyaman, which will give me a much bigger heal? But then Videl might super Dark Mask King. Or do I just attack Videl and kill Videl? I probably should just kill Videl. Although watch her just super attack in slot 1 now anyway. At least Saiyaman will attack first and he can't super. Oh well. That's right, she didn't super, so... Oh, well, he got a crit anyway, so... Back to full health. Videl's gone. And now we just have to take out Saiyaman, and he can have all the status effects. He's already sealed. Pan could potentially just stun him in slot 3 here, which would be nice. I should have floated off Vegito as well, I guess, really, because I floated off the Vegito from the previous rotation, but... we'll make do. This whole thing is to hit as hard as possible. Yeah, the Universe Tree Goku, definitely very much looking forward to seeing like what he's going to do. That's what I figured with like what his kit essentially would kind of be like, is that he is just going to be doing big damage, which would be awesome. Yeah, Vegeta's up to 1.2. Saiyaman is stunned. So, I mean, we've basically won now, right? Because he's stunned. We probably don't kill him this turn, but he's going to be sealed. He's getting attack lowered as well now by Vegeta a couple of times, hopefully. Okay. Yo, Dark FE, how's it going? Yeah, a lot of people in the... a lot of these Heroes EZA'S are going to be really decent in this event specifically, right? The Heroine battle, because so many of these stages can have status effects. Because obviously we couldn't do... I did Videl, but I wanted to redo this run because we're doing the other two as well. But like I couldn't do MAI or BULMA with the Heroes team before the EZA'S came out. But I think we can do them now. So... Universe Tree Goku like Kaioken Blue Goku. Yeah, that would be good, because like one of the things the Heroes team does really need is more like big hard hitting units, because at the moment with this current like build, I mean with the EZA'S you've got like Trunks can do some decent damage, Mechikabra can do some decent damage, but like up until this point like Limit Breaker Vegito was just carrying the team in terms of dealing damage. So hopefully Universe Tree Goku is hitting super hard. Although ideally we really want, like out of the EZA'S, none of them are go to slot 1 like mega tanks. So if Universe Tree Goku is like a damage dealer, then I don't see Aos being a tank. I imagine she's going to be support. So that means that like the Warrior in Black Bardock would have to be like a slot 1 tank. Otherwise, like we're still kind of... Who do we end up like left with to rely on to be the slot 1 tank for the Heroes team? Because Vegito can't really handle it in the hardest events anymore. Pan is like dodge or die before she attacks. Yeah, if Universe Tree Goku drops a 30 million attack stat turn 1. I mean, yeah, at that point he probably wouldn't need to tank very well and it would still be fine. 1.67. That's pretty good. Loads of support for Trunks on this turn as well. And of course Vegeta getting the support from Pan also. Nice. Let's get the triple super turn. I mean, there are some runs where the Xeno Super Saiyans and Eden Vegeks can look pretty good, but with stacking units, a lot of it is going to be RNG, and obviously, as you get further into the event, they're going to look better. But yeah, 16.8 from Trunks. Who then gets 2 additional normals, because of course he does. 3 additional normals. They're all crits though. Alright, well. I mean, he can't. He's sealed, so there's literally nothing he can do here. He's not going to do 600k to Dark Mask King with a normal attack, so... I'm kind of surprised Dark Mask King didn't kill him, but we do have a lot of... he does have a lot of HP. I say a lot, not compared to some of the biggest bosses or anything, but still. He has a deceivingly large amount of HP, especially compared to Videl. So, but there you go. So there's that stage done. Like I said, we'd already done this stage before we got the EZA'S, but since we're going to be trying out the other 2 stages with the EZA'S and putting them together, hopefully, into a compilation of the final 3 stages of this event being beaten with the Heroes team, I just wanted to redo it with the newer units. But yeah, one and done. Like, some of the EZA'S, like I say, are going to be really good for this event because of the status effects and everything. So that is Videl done, and let us go ahead and jump into the MAI stage. Okay, so now it's time for the MAI stage. So this was the first one that we got to that we couldn't do with the Heroes team before the EZA'S. But the main thing was because we were getting to the end. But when you get to the final phase against the AGL MAI, you have to kill her quickly, because it's either, I think she might be able to do it at the end of the 2nd turn, or usually it's the 3rd turn. She does the like big mega super attack, and like no one on the team can tank that hit basically. So it's we just weren't able to kill her quickly enough, but she's AGL in that phase. So God Trunks is obviously type advantage, does additional supers. Meki Kaba, of course, with his EZA hits harder. Pan giving support with the dodge. So this newer version of the team should be all good. I mean, there's still going to be some RNG involved, I'm sure. 17 actions, that's it. I mean, technically you could counter the super with physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, but it is a 50-50 chance. Also, I don't actually know, because a few times I've played this event, I don't remember, but like the actual like future resistance soldier dudes, can they even super attack? Alright, we'll float off you here. Also, I probably just want to try and get same type orbs as much as possible, because getting the Dokkan attack against that AGL Pan, especially if we could get it with like God Trunks, would be really good. Yeah, use the Heroes Revive character. We just need that Heroes Revive and Domain characters. I wonder if, like, none of the Heroes characters for this year, because they obviously haven't shown the details yet at the time of recording. This video might end up going out and we might have seen them today. But none of the Heroes units have got, we've never gotten a Heroes unit with a Domain. We don't have Revive. It'd be cool if one of the new units this year actually has one of those things. But I mean, we've seen like the Universe Tree Goku has the active skill that is an attack with Goku, Xeno Super Saiyan 4. So he's not going to have a Domain. Because that would have been cool if it was like his active skill was him like absorbing the Universe Tree or something. And then he has the has like a Domain. That would have been cool. These guys can be sealed, can't they? So I probably should actually just do this. Although, see, as good as Dark Mask King is for like the healing and stuff, I need to keep the damage dealers around, because that's what's going to be the most important once we get to that final phase against MAI. The healing's not really going to matter too much. Like, if we keep sealing and attack lowering these guys, we don't really have to worry about losing health very much. So... and you only fight these guys for 4 turns. Obviously, we don't need to worry about killing them. Like, but we got to keep the damage dealers around for taking out MAI. So... and then, yeah, ideally get the Dokkan attack. Hopefully with Trunks. Get a big Dokkan attack, get the crit from his passive. Obviously 70% chance to crit. And then big damage to her. Because it's still RNG. Like, we could still get really unlucky. Like, Trunks just does a bunch of additional normals. Vegito does a bunch of additional normals. Like, could still get to that final phase and not take her out before the big super. But hopefully... we will be able to. Nice crit from Dark Mask King. I think we're on full HP anyway. Yeah, we'll keep Mechikabra here. And get 10 orbs. Obviously, we'll save the Vegito active skills, because we want to use those to do as much damage to MAI as quickly as possible. No status effects on this turn, though, so we've got to be... hoping that they're not, like, supering in slot 1 on the next turn. Mechikabra lowers attack, though. And we got the 2 rainbow orbs, so he's going to attack again. Yeah, it's funny, because these guys on this turn all do, like, decent damage, but none of that really matters for this phase. These guys are STR, though, and Vegito's damage reduction hasn't run out, so even if they do super in slot 1, like, Vegito in slot 1 should be fine, and then Trunks seals, so... keep grabbing these same type orbs. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to the Dokkan attack quickly enough, because we've got one more turn against these guys, and then it'll be the AGL MAI phase. So we are going to get Trunks on the first turn against MAI, but which is good, because if she doesn't do her super big attack until turn 3, it means we get 2 rotations with him. So there's sealed again. Actually doing a bit of damage. I mean, I wonder if with like one of the most powerful like damage outputting teams in the game, you can kill them within these 4 turns. Because it's not like they take such little damage, they haven't even lost like a full bar yet. Like, I imagine if you have a team that can really put out insane damage, you probably can kill them, right? You don't share any links with Mechikabra. It's probably more important to have Mechikabra on the rotation, though, I would have thought. Although AGL orbs... actually, what does it matter? He's not getting... I was going to say which of the orbs gives him the most attack, but it doesn't matter, because we're not killing them here anyway. This is just the last turn against them, so... which means we can't kill them early either, so even though he took a little bit of damage in slot 1, Dark Mask King's just going to heal us at the end of the turn. And with how attack lowered they are, even if he'd lost his defense buff, Dark Mask King shouldn't take any damage. So heal us back to full. I mean, we did about half their health. It's not bad for the Heroes team in 4 turns. Yeah, imagine if Universe Tree Goku really is like a mega nuke dropper and okay. Alright, so here we are. AGL MAI. So I guess there's no reason not to do. We just got to start throwing out as much damage as we can. So active skill with Vegito. We should be able to time this so that we can then get the Dokkan attack with God Trunks next turn in slot 1. So but yeah, this is where we need like the good RNG, right? Like Trunks to actually do additional supers and not just multiple additional normals like that. And same for Vegito. $14 million. Okay, well at least he got the additional and got a crit. I think both times, right? Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, no crit. But he got an additional normal with a crit, okay. Alright, so next time we got... Is Pan on the next rotation or is she on... Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, not the best in terms of links for this turn, is it? Or orbs, really. But Mechikabra, we need him to do as much damage as we can, so even though it's 2 less orbs. And then I don't want the Dokkan attack here. If I can avoid it. Good, there we go. Okay, so next time we get the Dokkan attack with Trunks in slot 1. And then we should be, hopefully should be GG. Just depends on the RNG, of course. But decent damage from Mechikabra. Vegito, hopefully. Obviously, he doesn't have the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito links. But he is getting the support from Pan. So... Okay, nice. Pan's going to roast out. Well, she shouldn't be supering here, right? She hasn't done enough attacks yet. So, Pan, fortunately, post EZA, especially with Videl, MAI being attack lowered, even if Pan doesn't dodge this single normal attack in slot 3, which she can't because MAI's guaranteed to hit, I forgot. She won't die. She's not going to take like 600k from a normal here from an attack lowered MAI. Yeah, double digit damage. Alright. The only thing is I don't know how many actions she has actually done, so is she supering in slot 1? I don't think so. Now Trunks taking 70k. I mean, he's not a slot 1 unit, but... Oh, well, nice and slow. Alright. So 13.5 million. Not the craziest attack stat we've seen from Trunks, but obviously with the Dokkan attack modifier, 70% crit chance. Yeah, 36 million. And then we do actually get the additional super. So we should be good here. Yeah. Alright, well there you go. God Trunks just actually going all out this turn. So there you go. So that's MAI done. I knew Trunks would make a big difference for this because this last stage was AGL. So there you go. Without the new actual release units, we've done the MAI stage now with the EZA'S. So all that is going to be left to try and do is Bulma, which... We had quite a few attempts on stream the other day and struggled because of the combination of having to try and bring rainbow orb changers and units that can get a bunch of additionals. And of course, with units like Trunks and Mechikabra, who were Rainbow Orb Changers but didn't have EZA'S yet, it was very difficult. So, yeah, there's MAI done. We're going to go ahead and jump into the Bulma stage next. Okay, so we've got the Orb Changers on turn 1 and 2, which is good. I mean, I guess we'll just go ahead and do this straight away. Grab those. I mean, it's a pretty good start. I've already got basically all of our orbs like straight away. Yeah, it is a shame, like so many Heroes characters that we'll never get to see, like the Super Saiyan 3, Gogeta and Vegito, Evil Saiyan Teles, Mask Super 17, the like Dark Mask Super Saiyan 4 Broly. And obviously the fact we didn't get a single Heroes Gogeta, which is a bit disappointing. So both of these guys starting out on the same turn is not ideal, because we want them for the additional supers against the second phase, but We've got Mechikabra. At least as long as we get 2 Rainbow Orbs with Mechikabra, he gets a guaranteed extra super. The problem is hitting the original supers because of the -9 key. Yeah, I guess to be fair, the last 2 Super 17 units that we've got weren't particularly good. So would Mask Super 17 have been any good? Who knows? Right. Well, this isn't good, is it? I'm just going to have to use this. Just be at the complete mercy of the additional RNG. Nice, okay. Oh, the orbs dropped down in such a way that it made it a little bit easier, because Dark Mask King will get a super. Okay, Vegito ended up getting additional anyway. But I was going to say, with Mechikabra getting enough orbs to super and getting 2 Rainbow Orbs, he gets a guaranteed additional super. So of course, after all that, trying to make sure I manage to get the orbs and the supers to work, Vegito just does 2 additional supers anyway. Which means we didn't need to use the active skill, but... Yeah, we didn't get the hero. It's surprised we didn't get Heroes Teles, but... He featured in the anime. He came back with the black cloak instead of white. And then, yeah, they just didn't do anything in the game for him, which is a shame. Okay, so you can get a super. You can get a super. Nice. Good orbs for this turn. And we know that Gotenks is going to get 2 additional supers anyway, so... No stun for Pan. Yeah, we could have got so many Super Saiyan 3s. I love Super Saiyan 3 as a form, and like, we didn't get Gogeta or Vegito. We didn't get Raditz. We didn't get Super Saiyan 3 Majin Vegeta, which is a cool Heroes card as well that actually exists as like a physical Heroes card. Right, so right, so there's one guaranteed. One key away, bro. So yeah, Vegito has to do 2 supers, or the Dark Mask King has to do an additional. Otherwise we lose here. Because Gohanks is going to get 2 additionals guaranteed. But okay, good. Whew. Yeah, imagine Raditz getting terrible links. I mean, he should be fine, because he'd get the generic Super Saiyan 3 links, and then like the Pure Saiyan type links. Alright, so now we've got past all the annoying mechanics. But now we just have to make sure we don't go too crazy. I mean, I feel like there's not, with this team, with the damage output, because we had to bring some of these EZA'S because of the special abilities that they have. But, like, with the damage output that some of these units have now as well, I don't know if, like, we can actually beat Bulma without doing enough damage to get the God Bulma. Which is fine as long as Pan dodges in slot 1 on the first turn, I guess. Because if we just kill her on this next turn, Pan will be on that first rotation against the final Bulma. Which, yeah, I mean, we probably are going to kill her on the next turn, right? Because done a lot of damage on this first turn already. Look at Mechikabra go. Don't go too crazy, Mechikabra. I don't want to kill her this turn. I should have put Gotenks in slot 1 probably. What I really want is, like, imagine if Vegito gets a crit, which almost kills her, and then he kills her with like an additional normal. That'd be amazing. I think Gotenks might do too much. The Gohanks might do too much damage, but he might not. Okay, no, he did 10 mil. Okay. Alright, well, it's all up to you, Pan. No pressure, but, you know, dodge or we die. Nice. And then stun. Hey, there you go. So now it should just be GG, because now that we've stunned her on this first turn, Trunks is going to seal, and then Dark Mask King's going to attack lower, and that's it now. From now on, because we have other sealers. I kept Gohanks on the second rotation on purpose, so we have a sealer on every turn. So she's now just sealed for the whole of the rest of the fight. So that's it, we just won now. But the issue is getting past that part with the first part of turn 1. Because if Pan or anyone else like doesn't dodge that super in slot 1, you just die. But now it's going to be GG because she's just stunned and sealed for the whole of the rest of the fight. So she literally can't do anything. So it can do that, it can do that. But yeah, Pan came through with the dodge. So there's definitely still a lot of RNG related. That's why, as I've said many times before, like I don't think this is a good stage for like showcasing units and teams. Because you could have a team that was like the best team in the game, but it has no rainbow orb changers. And then you'd like, unless you get really good RNG with what the game gives you on the field, you just wouldn't get past the first phase. So, very weird event. But yeah, now that she's just going to be sealed forever and is being attack lowered, like, it's just GG. But yeah, that collab thing is just for the IRL like Dokkan card game, which it just the only thing is with that collaboration is that the card game is getting cards with Dokkan artwork, but Dokkan's not getting anything. It's not a collab like the Heroes collab is a thing, right? I mean, do I just put Pan in slot 1? How much damage is Bulma going to do with like being attack lowered? She could probably still do a lot of damage, is the only problem. So do I still just put Pan in slot 1? I guess so. I mean, as long as Pan dodges like one attack, she should tank the rest fine anyway, but... because she gets a 70% dodge, yeah, every time she dodges anyway, so... Let's go for the big Pan Dokkan attack, though. 7 million attack stat, let's go. With her, for some reason, having a 70% chance to crit, despite being a support unit that doesn't really do a lot of damage. But we'll take it. Hey, she did crit. And she's stunned. Do we win this turn? God Trunks plus Gotenks, is that enough? I suppose it depends how much God Trunks actually does. Because, yeah, if he's just going to get additional normals, then probably not. 3 additional normals, let's go. But it's alright, because she's stunned, so it's not like she can do anything next turn anyway. Alright, well, this should be GG. I don't think it... does it really matter who is in slot 1 at this point? Because she's stunned. I guess I'll put you there just because if for some bizarre reason we were able to get an extra rotation or 2, which would never happen because she can't dodge or anything, we'd need to keep our sealers on deck. But... yeah, Vegito should finish off here. But imagine if we didn't kill her this turn. I mean, it is possible. She's sealed again, though, so it's not like she can do anything. .4. Crit? No crit. Oh my god. And Dark Mask King hasn't been hit, so he's not going to have crazy attack here. Let's go. Alright, well, let's give it to our boy, one of my favourite Heroes units. We'll give the W here to Mechikabura. So there we go. No attack in slot 1. She's sealed anyway, but 17.3 million for Mechikabura. And there we go. So that is the Bulma stage done. So we've done she's 4 million normals. I mean, she's sealed and attack lowered repeatedly, so. But there we go. So that is the Bulma stage done. So that is the last part of the heroine battle finished with the heroes team. Couldn't do it without the EZA'S, but now we've done it with the EZA'S without the newly released units, so that's good. Maybe we'll try out a run or something on a future stream with the newly released units, but now that we've actually done it, that is all of the heroine battle stages done with the heroes team. So yeah, there we go. Let me know what you guys think of all the EZA'S. Which one is your favourite? Which one's your least favourite? We didn't get any info on the new units today, so hopefully that'll be tomorrow. But let me know your thoughts about all the hero stuff down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.